Everyone, hope you're all doing well, getting comfortable, being conscious of your reality shifting. Today I want to discuss a video that I watched by this particular video producer who's made 30 of 38. I don't know if he's in the process of making 8 more or what, but he's uploaded 30. And he's trying to debunk everyone's memories. So I've been coming across a lot of people lately and actually engaging them why they think they can debunk our memories. So some people will say, well, these are shills, they're people, they're disinfo agents, and this and that. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with fear, personally. Now, I don't know that for certain, but a lot of people don't believe in the supernatural. It scares them. They have this black and white view that everything can be scientifically proven and discussed and stuff. And so you can't really look at things from a supernatural perspective. There's no spirits and there's nothing going on that we can't see, touch, hear, smell, or taste. It's just, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have that view of the world. I feel connected with the universe and all of you. We're all connected. I think you know where I'm coming from, a lot of you that have been watching this channel. But anyway, there's people who don't feel that way, and I feel sorry for the way they look at the world. But anyway, this person here has gone to great lengths to debunk our memories. So I was watching this one here on Summers, which I did a video of, and I pointed out, here's my video, Summers, it's on these trading cards. It's all over. It's in, newspapers. I pointed it out. You can watch this video. But anyhow, he's saying that the habit of similar words, in this case, the word summer, like in summertime and winter, the season, the two M's applied to summers with pronunciation, they're identical, the pronunciation. So we're just confusing, it's all about confusion for a lot of these people. It's all about logical fallacies and, just collective mismemories. And that's all this is. This person's made 30 videos at this point, and some of them are half-hour long, talking about how we're just having this mass confabulation and perceptual biases, and, illogical sequences causing you to have logical pattern recognitions like cartoon and Looney Tunes. It's cartoon, so you make a pattern recognition of, oh, well, tune and cartoon, so it must be Looney Tunes. As opposed to the clear memory we have when we think of Looney Tunes. We have a memory of Looney Tunes, T-O-O-N-S, in our mind from our memory. Like we have a memory of walking the dog when we were 13 years old. I mean, we have memories that I think are stored inside our head. Maybe they're just in our consciousness. I don't know, but I believe that they're in my brain. But you can't debunk my memories no matter how hard you try. These people think they can debunk your memories. Oh, well, no. That was just a false memory, or it's, the bandwagon effect. Why you think you went to the bar last Friday night and drank with your friends and, you're just jumping on the bandwagon and, you actually didn't go. Okay, and you know that? So this whole misattribution of memory and early onset Alzheimer's, this bullshit, I don't know. It's gotten pretty crazy. But anyway, back to this. So he puts in here that people are confusing Suzanne Summers with Donna Summers. Oh, interesting. I remember Donna Summers as well, and so does Mr. Transcending Music, Mr. Musician, who has videos of himself playing the guitar. I imagine that's him. Maybe it's not. But with the Transcending Music YouTube page, I'm an audio engineer. Okay, here it is. I never read this. And I provide online mixing and mastering. And watch my guitar covers. So he's making guitar covers on his channel, and it sounds like he plays the guitar well. I listen to that. I also listen to a lot of his videos because this is something that's I'm extremely affected by, and I want to hear people that try and explain the Mandela Effect from a purely scientific, just a false memory perspective on this whole issue. So I pointed out in a comment here, nice job with Donna Summers. You're clearly experiencing the phenomenon, but will deny it and say how bad your memory is. Her name in this reality has always been Donna Summer. So I just wanted to point this out, that I'm calling bullshit on the fact that this person says they have a slim memory of Donna Summer. And so that's why they made the blunder in their video. You're into music and the queen of disco, you don't really know her very well? Come on. You've heard her name at least 30, 40 times in your lifetime, if not 100. You're not going to get away with this. Well, let me read it here. Hi, Moneybags. Hope you're well. My memory is actually quite good. There's a lifetime history, academics, etc., corroborating that. Okay, that's a digression, however. This isn't about my memory, but general mismemory. To respond to your loose deductive reasoning, okay, my error in spelling Summers only strengthens the fact of human error in general. So by the fact that he's affected by the Mandela Effect and won't acknowledge it, he's saying that strengthens his claim that this is all mismemory. It's all false memories and cognitive dissonance going on with confabulation, and like me and James Earl Jones and who was the other one? Sally Fields, actually. She quoted herself saying, they like me, they really like me in an interview, and James Earl Jones saying, Luke, I am your father, in numerous places around the internet. We're all just having this mass confabulation going on. So, okay. And so as you claim, okay, my error further arises not from my bad memory. So he doesn't have a bad memory. He has a good memory, like he says, as you claim, I would say, but far from it. So he's going to tell us now why he said Donna Summers, Mr. Music mixer, producer guy. But from an oversight based on my slim familiarity with the singer, the queen of disco, he doesn't really know her very well. She's kind of like a, I don't know, like a one-hit wonder maybe. Someone you might have just heard, like a flash in the pan. I can't think of any singers right now that come to mind, but Donna Summers is pretty well known. I don't know how you're going to have a slim memory or you're into music. I know her pretty well. I'd like listening to music, but I'm not really into it. I don't play any instruments. So anyway, I just thought that this was interesting that this came about today. So nevertheless, I wholeheartedly concede to the slip-up, which sounds like someone who has integrity here, not trying to avoid the issue. For that it was, for that is what that was. It was simply a slip-up, which humans do, right? I have no stake in Donna Summers either way. I have no real deep memory about her. I guess he didn't even know she was the queen of disco. Maybe if he happens to hear this, maybe he'll learn that. The distinction between Summer, and Summers, however, is minuscule. Donna Summer still stands as a very legitimate reason for the mix-up. So I remember Suzanne Summers somehow because I'm mixing it up with the queen of disco, which I don't know how you make that leap, but if you're into proving people's cognitive illusions and perceptual biases and confabulations and collective mismemories, cognitive biases, I might have said that, bandwagon effect, false memories, cognitive dissonance, misattributions of memories, and logical pattern recognitions, which are false, I guess you would come to that conclusion. In addition, if you and many others who jump to conclusions, here we are, I just was on the stream of conclusions, so let's run down on this conclusion here. For purposes of preserving the belief, were to thoroughly watch and examine my analysis, which I have watched many of the videos, and comes across as a very book smart type individual, uses a lot of fancy scientific and psychological terms and stuff, and that's great. I'm proud if he's well educated. That's good. I just feel sorry with people who cannot acknowledge the supernatural, which is obvious to me, my connection to the universe. There's much more going on here that we can see and hear and touch, but not everyone will agree with that. So the difference, however, is I do not attribute the metaphysical nature, which I was talking about, to the event, but a cognitive one. Again, I explained all of this in my video. As I said in my video, one does not experience belief. We both experience the same mismemory. So anyhow, I just want to point this out. I thought it was interesting that someone who's put so much effort into debunking everyone's memories experiences the Mandela